Pensacola, Texas, Cali, Canada, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, New
We
York,
global.
Florida, Baltimore, Oakland,
Ew.
you out there hot like us. Vegas, SoCal, Baltimore, New Jersey, Canada. Hey, Canada.
In the building.
Thank you guys. I see all the messages. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. It was a crazy journey. The whole day was super, super long, super long. But I was very pleased to walk away. Most people don't walk away feeling that way off stage, or even
Especially your first time.
yeah, first time. It's just kind of like I just want to see what I can do. But I was thankful. It really made me feel like,
great.
oh, let's see what we can do next time.
Very inspirational. Well, yeah, I said we got everybody building Bronx, New York.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
Seattle.
Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
That's my neighbor in Boston.
We got India. How you pronounce that first part? Nitty. How you pronounce that? We got India in the building.
Nice. I'm in Worcester. That's about 45 minutes from Boston.
Okay.
Nobody's ever from where I am.
Tokyo, Japan. Oh, we global. We got everybody in the building.
We
got Tokyo in the house.
Yeah. All right, babe. So just monitor the chat. You'll see, like, when they start coming in, just hit all. Like, just let them all in at once. You should see it. You don't see it? I know they start piling in late sometimes. See, like right now, you see that? See, I say middle. So just hit them all. I know they distract me. I'll be seeing them up there, be trying to put them in as I'm going.
No, I got it.
All right, cool. All right, guys, we about to ready to get started, rock and rolling for everybody that's here and everybody else. They can catch the replay. And, like I said, we're going to be going all week. This is the first of us getting started. And then, like I said, we're going to really push from this point forward. Try to think of everything when we put this one together. So hopefully you guys are really going to like what we set forth. The main thing was, okay, my prior company that I was always in, and I'll give you like a backstory with Brian's there. So I was always in like SaaS type opportunities, which is software as a service. I always believed in those because the point of entry was affordable for most, right? Because you don't have stock, you don't have inventory, you don't have shipping costs, you don't have to, build anything. Like once you build it, it's pretty much done. And maybe you're paying for server and cloud space, right? But that's about it. So it was always affordable for people. They didn't have to like knock people over the head and PV and BV and and auto ships that was just so over the top that people start having a second guess. Man, can I even do this? This is a bill. Like what 100, anything. Me personally, I feel any opportunity that's over $100 makes you start questioning that opportunity, right? If it ain't making money for you, because now we are talking about a bill. Anything under $100, you can compromise because you can say, well, you know what, I spend that, like, just doing basic things, just putting gas in my tank. I'm gonna spend $100. But when you start talking about over 100, now you start saying, well, wait a minute, $200. That's like my electric bill, right? Or that's like my insurance. Like, so you start doing that in your head, and if you're not making that money back, then you start having drop offs. And that's why we notice when we in companies that's real demanding with the monthly, then you find yourself in a situation where every 2-3 months people are falling off. And that's the reason why, because if you're not making no money, then now it's a burden, it's a liability, it's no longer an asset. And things aren't an asset, things are liability, people are going to cut and get rid of. And the first thing to go is definitely going to be a company or a business that's not making you any money. So that was the first thing that was one of the main things I always kept in my brain. And when the company that I was a part of, which a lot of people on this calls actually was in the same company, when that went down, or when they cut their affiliate program, and we had to start looking for other things. Me personally, I felt like it was really nothing out there. Everything out there was just Me Too programs, bunch of Ponzi's, bunch of crypto. People got lazy and they got that used to that fast buck, making that fast money. So now they start relying on, hey man, I just want to be in some passive. I want some passive, which really stands for I don't want to work. I just want to put my money in and get money out. Right. But most of that stuff, 90% of that stuff, 95% of that stuff was just all scams. and nonsense, money games. So yeah, it's good till it's not, right? And now the government's really starting to kick back. At least back in the days, all you did was get a fine. Now you're getting fine, prison time, clawbacks, all types of nonsense. So it just ain't worth it. So that was out there. Then it was like, then people started seeing and I'm not taking no shots at anybody, but we're just gonna really go down that gambit. Then people started seeing the Matrix game, right? Start playing the Matrix game. And it was like everyone earns again, you don't really have to do anything. Just come in and get a spot in the Matrix. But then, we be in the Matrix just sitting there and we like, well, I haven't really made no money. I mean, I made some peanuts, but we're talking about money that's gonna pay these bills. We talk about money like you could put an extra $500 to $1,000 in someone's pocket a month. You're changing their life. If it doesn't do that, then this is just a hobby at this point, right? Let's be honest. Right? We go get paper route and make that kind of money. We go do Uber Eats and DoorDash and make this little funny money and actually make more. So it just didn't make no sense. So I started seeing all these different them type of situations, and I was just like, you know what? We're going to take it back, and we're just going to create what we know is out there, or what can help people. You know what I mean? And just take it back to my roots, which is like I said, SaaS. That's where I thrive at. That's what I believe in. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like. I said people get real value because when we first started with the company I was in, it wasn't about no comp plan. See, right now people are chasing money, and right money, comp plan, how much you make, how many levels, blah blah blah. When we came in, no one that was an afterthought. It was like, oh wow, everybody wanted to put their device in this flower pot and transmit on everyone's phone. So everybody wanted to use the product. Nobody like making money was secondary. And that's why we made so much money. Cause it was like, man, duh, of course I want one of these. So everybody had it. Nothing I loved about it. It didn't matter what business you was in. It didn't cause friction. So that was another thing I thought about. We made our product. We don't want to cause friction. We don't want to tell people, oh, you got to leave your business to join our business. You got to stop doing that over there to come over here. No, no, no. Keep doing what you're doing over there. Matter of fact, we're going to help you do what you're doing over there better. Okay. And for the people that don't have anything to do over there, well, then, yeah, you can still make money over here. We want that to be the business model. And then last but not least, and then we'll jump right into what we created. I didn't want a compensation plan that looked like someone threw up on the page and you had to go back to chemistry and math class to figure out how you get paid. Think about it for a second. If you got to sit through 30 minutes to 40 minutes of a comp plan presentation to understand how you get paid, don't you think that's a little bit too complicated then? Like, dang, it takes that long to tell me how I get paid? That's a lot. And a lot of us still don't really 100% understand. And I think it's made like that for a reason. I really do. Because I think if you really knew and really understood how much you get paid, like, wait a minute, this is top heavy. This is really for the company to make money and big leaders to make money. But everybody else ain't really going to make no money here. And they play those games with you, and you be like, oh, we can get paid 12 levels, and you get a car bonus, and you get this, you get that, and you get this, and then next thing you know, you're not really making no money, though. That's the end of the game. So I tell people, show me what you made, right? But I remember, again, the last company was in, when it first started, it was a 2-tier affiliate program. And the crazy part is the product wasn't even high. It was $28. And I was still able to make $7,900 within 3 months. That's what I was making monthly before they, opened up the floodgates and made it a full-fledged like affiliate program with multiple levels and all that. But at the time, it was just a 2-tier affiliate program. That taught me a lot. You can make money in a 2-tier affiliate program or something like that by just giving people more money up front versus taking a little piece here, and then it turns out to be nothing. So these are the thought process we thought about everything when we put it all together. And now let's get into it. So that gives everybody enough time to also come in here, which is why I wanted. So I'm gonna shut this camera off so I'm not a distraction. And then get into this presentation. All right. All right. So what's the thing that nobody talks about? Most people are not losing sales because the offer is bad, but it's just a follow-up, right? The follow-up is bad. It's boring, generic, a lot of times forgettable, right? Don't even know what to say. Even using ChatGPT, you sound like a robot, right? It starts to kind of like people starting to pick up on when you're using ChatGPT now because they can tell like patterns and different things that it does, leaving dashes and always just a little bit overly positive, right? Like he's never subjective enough. Like, wait a minute, right? Extra long. So a lot of those different things. Also, people are busy, right? They get distracted easy. It's hard to reach them. Like right now, think about it. How many emails do you have right now sitting in your inbox? Let's be honest. I know me, I got about 150,000 right now, unopened. And I'm not lying, not exaggerating. You know, how many messages you got on Facebook that later you came back to and you said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I just saw this. I just did that with a loved one right now, and it was actually an important message, and I missed it because I got so many messages. It's hard to filter through everything. You start trying to go through your most important ones, and then a lot of other ones get left on red until you come back to it later, right? This is the reality. See, most follow-ups, they all look the same, right? Too generic, too many messages, too easy to ignore, right? Prospects are bombarded with messages, links. They're getting pitched every day, all day, right? 121 emails are received for a person per day. This is on average, okay? This is on average right here. So about 121 different emails are being received. 65% of people say they ignore most sales messages, like I said, because think about it. Even when you emailing your list, you can see the context within that list right there. You can see the message. You can see you can see the first few lines. So someone's trying to sell you something, even without opening it. Even if they try to be clever with the title or whatever, like you still can see what the first couple of lines is. You're like, nah, it's not for me. 5 minutes, the average time you have to capture someone's attention. And I think it's actually shorter than that, to be honest with you. This is all sourced from from valuable sources. So that was from Microsoft. But honestly, I think in this day and age, it's fine. Yeah, like 2 minutes. Called tops, maybe 3. You better be real interesting. But if you're long-winded and all that, you ain't making it to 5 minutes. 90% of the messages are deleted, ignored, and never replied to. This is all facts and data, hard data. See, the problem is it feels generic. It gets ignored. People don't remember another boring follow-up, right? Just checking in on you, just want to follow up from the last email I sent you. Those are easy to skip, easy to forget, definitely easy to ignore. And in the crowded inbox, generic follow-ups, they just get, like I said, they get lost in the sauce. Some's gonna be in the spam, some's gonna be filtered out. You're gonna have so much of it bombarding you. Even when you do finally get something that you actually want to see, it's all in the mix of spam stuff that you don't care to see. So then you end up missing it. I missed so many different things that I was like, no, I actually would have wanted to see that, but based off of the fact that this was bombarded with all types of other junk mail, I pretty much missed it. So what you're doing now is already proving that it's not working, right? It's just not. Plain text messages are easy to ignore, easy to forget if you just start blowing people up. Generic links, definitely. No one's just clicking on a generic looking link. A lot of times we wondering if it's a scammer. Oh man, that's a scammer, right? Cluttered pages, the link tree links. Again, it's too much. It's too much going on. You put all that on the page. Let's be honest. When people send you those link trees, out of all those links on the page, how many of them are you really clicking? If you're being real with yourself, how many of them things you clicking? You probably not many of them, right? You probably go right to what you're looking for. And sometimes you don't click none of it. Long messages, nobody has time for that at all. And that's the problem when you start using ChatGPT and you don't use it correctly. And you're like, oh, this sounds good. Yeah, it does sound good. But people don't really leave long messages on people's inboxes and Facebooks and texts. So that's a dead giveaway. Plus, nobody wants to read all that. So even though you sound like a philosopher now, and you sound like you just graduated from Harvard, you're doing a little bit too much. So your follow-up is competing with everything that's already in there, text, emails, DMs, meetings, notifications up the wazoo, right? Crazy notifications. Phones just get crazy now. Everything you've been notified from your app, you're getting notified from Facebook, you're getting notified from messages, Telegram, WhatsApp, like you name it, you get a notification. The store that you just left, who's about to deliver, Amazon's on the way, Walmart just delivered some groceries, you get notifications out the wazoo. So when you're getting so much going on, it's easy for, like I said, the most generic of your messages to just like to get lost in the sauce. Then what happens? You start getting ghosted, right, by prospects, right? They see the message, you can clearly see the head got dropped down, but they ain't answering nothing. Right? You like, man, look, I'm tired of getting messages in my inbox. And this happens more, I think, like on Messenger, like Facebook. Facebook, this happens more. And I think it's because we get so many messages. So when you're getting so many messages from so many different people, so you have to start filtering things out. You have to start going to the ones that you care to look at the most. Because if not, you would literally be on there all day just looking and reading messages. And all of them is not messages that you actually care to read. If they don't remember you, then what? They ain't gonna respond. A forgettable follow-up makes every conversation fade fast. if it has no emotional connection, no clear memory trigger, and no reason to reply. When the conversation fades, the opportunity fades. Let's go back to what we're saying. It's not so much that your business is bad, right? And that you're promoting a bad business. It's the follow-up is bad, right? If the follow-up is weak and lacking, then guess what? Everything else is going to fall. Like it's like building a house. If your foundation is weak, then everything else doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you got all the good lumber, the wood, and the tiles that's going to go on the floor, and oh my God, the kitchen's going to look so amazing. All that don't matter. Your foundation is weak. So no sooner do you build this house, it's going to come falling down, come falling apart. Too many links, way too much friction. When people have to click around, they lose interest fast, right? They got to hit too many different tabs, too many. If you give them too many choices, see, this was one of the things that, I recognized when I created EMS. I had 27 different tools for people to use. It was amazing. It has a lot. It's still amazing. It has a lot of different things it can do. But guess what? A confused mind does nothing. So once you have all these different things you can do, you're like, oh my God, simplify this for me. And that was one of the things that when we created this, we was like, you know what? We're going to go simple. We want to make sure that it's simple enough that a 12-year-old can figure it out, within 60 seconds of opening it up and using it. If it's too complicated, if she can't do that within 12 seconds and 60 seconds, then it's just too complicated. And that's most people's marketing tools today, if we're being honest, right? It's like, if you first thing to come to brain, oh, I'm not techie. You know how many times I used to hear that? And I used to hear that with the other company I was in. And I was like, I didn't want that to be a situation. I don't want you to log in. And the first thing you say when you log in is, oh, where do I go? I don't know what to do. That's friction. See, follow-up shouldn't feel this hard. You're doing the work, but your follow-up isn't. It isn't getting no results, right? Your messages get ignored, you getting ghosted, forgotten conversations, so forth and so on. And like I said, this right here also brings down your confidence, because when no one's responding to the things you're putting out, then what happens? Does that motivate you to put out something else? Absolutely not, right? You're going to be sitting there like, man, like, I tried, like every time I put something out, no one's responding, no one's giving me no love. So that ain't gonna motivate you to go to the next. But what if you did know if someone was responding, right? What if you did know that people was looking at what you did? What if you did see that, oh wow, okay, the last 4 people I sent this to opened it up. So that means they were interested. That's gonna motivate you to send to 3, 4, 5 more people, even if they didn't buy nothing. That might make you say, okay, I need to tweak something because they opened it, but they just didn't buy nothing, right? But not knowing makes you what? Get in your own head. So this is why pretty much you're losing opportunities every day. When follow-up falls flat, so is your business. This is costing you more than you think, actually. Poor follow-up isn't just message and problem, it's a business growth problem. Deals you should have closed, you miss them. Clients you should have been working with, miss them. Revenue you left on the table, growth that fills outreach, all the above. The data doesn't lie. 80% of sales need 5 follow-ups to close. So think about that. See, that's another thing. We think that, okay, I met you today and I talked to you, so now you should be closed by tomorrow. Don't work like that. All right. I mean, a perfect world, yes. As soon as they see what you got, they buy. But look at your own buying habits. When you walk in the store, do you just pick up the first pair of pants? Even when you see the pants you want, how many times you went back to those same pair of pants after looking at some other ones and you kind of went back, kept going, yeah, I kind of like it, look at, went to, you even tried them on, but you still didn't just buy them right away. Same thing with your shoes. When you go get a brand new pair of shoes, you don't just, unless you already got in your brain, like, yeah, I know I'm about to go get them Uggs or I'm about to go get these new, unless you know, then you go and even when you know, sometimes you see something else, I'm like, wait a minute. Then you look at those. And then again, it's not just an impulse buy. A lot of times we don't make impulse decisions, So you got to be good with your follow-up, and you should be following up multiple times. A lot of us is one and done. We follow up one time, oh, we done with that. Oh man, that didn't go like I thought it was gonna go. Oh, I'm done with that. And then you be like, it ain't working. Nah, you just gave up on yourself way too fast. When you imagine when you come to Vegas and they try to get you on the timeshares, and when you went, you said, man, I'm not interested. It's all right, cool. Man, they ain't about to get no sales because 90% of people are going there.
But there's a difference between persistent and pushy.
I agree.
It's a thin line, but there is a difference.
I do agree with that. But but imagine they just gave up on the first sale. You would get nothing. You would be struggling. You know what I mean? You gotta push. You gotta keep it up. So 44% of sales reps quit after one follow-up. Look at that. 44%. So think about how many times that you have somebody in your business and they end up quitting. They said they did. I did it though. I did exactly what you said. Yeah, you probably did one time. And you was out of there. 44%. That's almost half.
There's like 44 people on this call.
Yeah, so that's
That
like
means 44 of y'all have not followed back up again.
Exactly. So that means so out of 100 people that's on this call right now, that means 44 of you just said, "Nah, I'm good." Yeah, I tried. I tried. Yeah, I sent the message. 8-time high conversions when leads are reached within 5 minutes. Think about it. How many times have you got some type of lead, even a card? You met somebody at an event or something, you got the card, but by the time you get home and the time you settle in and the time the week go by, you don't forget where that card even came from. You're like, who this? You later on you clean out your pockets. Who this? Where I get this from? What's that one? Yeah, because you didn't even follow up in enough time that you even remember who that is. So when you do finally call them, you think that person remembers you either? Maybe if you left the lasting impression, but probably not. Because they met tons of people throughout the week. And 73% of customers expect better personalization. See, leads go cold fast. That fast. Okay. 100 times lower odds of contact if you wait 30 minutes instead of 5. Just 30 minutes. So imagine what happens when you wait in days. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to them. Okay. It said that these are all backed by data, okay? MIT. So think about that for a second. Out of 100, your chances of closing that prospect you just lost it by you 100x your way down, not up, not Grant Cardone, not up, down. Terrible. See, personalization makes people pay attention. Generic follow-ups get ignored. Relevant personal messages feel more human, and people respond to that. 71% of consumers expect personalization and interactions. 76% get frustrated when personalization doesn't happen. Think about it. When you're trying to get a hold of a business, right? And the first thing here is press 1 if you want to get here. Press 2. Is that a good user experience? Do you like that? Or do you like when it's actually somebody on the phone? And then it gets even better when it's like really tailored to you. Oh, we got you. Yeah. Oh, we already got this on file for you. Oh, yeah. Remember the last time we talked, we saved our conversation. So we even know why you're calling. Oh, wow. This is nice. I ain't used to this.
Who you call?
Oh, yeah, it's rare. It's rare, but I've got it, but it's rare. You know what I mean? You know it's good. Yeah, you know it's good for give me that. Go daddy give you that kind of service sometimes. And I'll be like, okay.
It's rare I get called by my first name or addressed by my name, and it's been good to I know we're due now. No, if they don't give me those type of details, it's a robot.
Yeah, every time. So now, and it's only gonna get worse because now you got AI. And you got AI assistants. So now it's going to be really like, why am I getting on the phone for? I'm putting my AI in there and I don't have to pay and it's going to save me money. So we got to expect that. So what's going to happen is the more and more that we get used to that world, we're going to long for the days of human interactions. Kind of like in our business. We got so used to the online game, right? And I love it. So I'm not saying anything bad about it, but nothing beats a home party, a face-to-face interaction, because you can see the passion in someone's face when they're telling you about their company. I can see the sincerity in it and hear it in your voice and all that. We can see if we're like-minded, we have things in common. It's just a lot that goes into a personal face-to-face situation. That's why even when you go to events, everybody gets pumped up, hyped up, because we're all in this together now. When you go back home and you by yourself in front of your computer and all of a sudden the real world kick back in, right? And now you down back again on yourself and all that. Yeah. So these things matter. So even better is video, right? Because video builds trust. And people remember more, engage more, and act more when the message is personal and visual. Think about it. Your FaceTime. When you FaceTime somebody, ain't that like a way more personal touch than just a text that you receive? It even feels better, right? It's your birthday. Someone's actually hit you on the FaceTime. That's a whole different experience than someone just sending you a text. Text quick, thank you. Happy birthday, thank you. They send you the FaceTime, y'all liable to be on for 30, 40 minutes, right? Just talking. 96% watched and explained a video to learn about a product or service when it was a video. 85% have been convinced to buy after watching the video. Think about it. Do you better go into a long blog reading about the business that you want to be in, or do you do better when they actually got a sales video that gets straight to the point in cool 3-5 minutes? Yep. Right? 63% prefer a short video when learning about a product or service. Quick. And that's why we created TapFlick, the simple video follow-up card that helps people stand out, follow up better, and get remembered, all from their phone. And let me reinnovate that. All from your phone. This business is meant to be ran 100% from your phone. You know why I made it? That was one of my objectives when I created this, because people always say, I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have to, my job. I can't be on on my computer like that.
Or I don't have a computer.
I don't even have a computer. But every single person that says that has a cell phone. I remember even Mother, we don't have to name names, but he had a homeless marketer and he was down. He was in the homeless shelter, and this was it. This was it. You know what I mean? And he got pulled back up and was able to pull himself back up and get back into the millions. And he did it from a cell phone. Nothing else. No landing pages, no fancy website builders, no fancy big team on social media, none of that. Built from the phone.
The phone you have in your hand.
You always have a phone in your hand. Every single person has a phone. Even the homeless person on the corner has a phone. Everyone has a phone. So even if you have to work, people that work get a little time off. They get a break. And guess what? They can go use their phone and go market and run their business in that little bit of time. So let's get into it. So TapFlick works for real world pros. Personal video follow-up that helps you stand out, stay remembered, and drive action. This is good for realtors, right? Insurance agents, sales professionals, local businesses. When I create this, I did not want to create something that was just going to be for network marketers. Just like when we all joined another company, it was all types of people from all different fields, because everyone can use a tool like this. Imagine you're a realtor and then you have your listing at the bottom. You send something personal. Now, I know this personally, that realtors like to always have an edge on everybody else with the type of things they have. And the reason why I mean by that is, like, our realtor that sold us this house, he has not missed a beat. I think we've been here, 5 years now? Or was it 6? So we've been here 5 years now since we bought this house, and he has not missed a birthday, an anniversary, a house anniversary, I guess, right? When we birthed the house, our kid's birthday, even the kids that came after we bought the house. I'm surprised he didn't give her a congratulations on her winning at the thing, but that's how much on point he is. And not only does he don't just send us like a message like on Facebook or something. He's actually sending us, he's actually sending cookies and these nice treats that you can't just get out the regular store, and no, really putting time in it. But that's smart, because think about it. If I ever think to sell this house, who you think the first person is going to come to my mind? So you don't think he would love to have a tool like this where he reaches out to me and then sends me a personal video message, and then in the bottom it could be maybe a gift card to go somewhere, something like that, super quick, easy, digital, and it still feels real personal. One card, more replies, better follow-up. So how does it work? Now, remember I told you, we ain't gonna make it complicated. So when you first log in to your account, boom, first thing you see is record. That's the first thing you see. We ain't gonna have you trying to figure out where to go. Oh my God, it's so much back here. Where do I forget all that. As soon as you get back here, it say record your first video. Matter of fact, it say 2 things. It say it has a banner at top, say, hey, go right here and get your affiliate link. So you ain't even have to work, you don't have to wonder about that. And then it tells you, okay, now go ahead and record your first video. But you can do either one right there, right as soon as you join. So then you're gonna record your first video in minutes. Getting started super simple. You open TapFlick, look into the camera, tap record, and then have at it, right? The nice thing about it is when you hit record, you're going to be able to upload a video, record a video, or even use our teleprompter, which you get into in a few. After you do that, you go and you personalize your message. And you should notice to just go step by step. So it's super simple. For you, first you do your video. Now you go to the message side of things. You can add you'll add a name like, hey, hi, how you doing, Bob? And then you'll add a message. You don't know what the message is? No problem. We got an AI that'll do it for you if that's the case. And it's not going to be sounding like some of the stuff you see come off ChatGPT, stuff like that, or a bunch of dashes and a bunch of you can just tell right out the gate. And even if it did, then you can regenerate the message again using AI, and then bring them right in. Okay. You also can preview in real time and see what it's going to look like before you even publish. After you get your message right and that you want to send, then you're going to create your call to action. Now we have 4 different call to actions. You can call somebody, you can text somebody, or they can text you, right? You can put this on the button. You can send them to any type of page or any type of link. right? And you can save a contact. The way the contacts work is you put all your contact information in, so that way when they hit the contact, it'll one click save all the information to their phone. So now they don't have to type the email out and the phone number and business name or anything else of that nature that you would want to put in. And all this is meant to be quick, right? So that now when they tap it, they don't have to. It's no friction. And to take it one step further, what we also added was the ability, but you have the choice to say, okay, well, look, when I don't want them to have to hit a button, because even that's a little bit of friction, right? Not much, but hey, maybe they don't click nothing. Okay, so if that's the case, what happens is we create with the ability to be able to auto redirect right after you're done with your video. So as soon as the video is done playing, it'll automatically redirect wherever you want it to go. Or you can even have it count down. So you can say like in 3 seconds, you can have fun with it. You can say, hey, in 3 seconds, this message will self-destruct, and it'll count down 3 seconds and bam, it'll go to wherever you send them to, right? Or you can say, I left you to listen to the new houses. I know you said you're looking for a 5-bedroom, 4-bed place. And, I left you some at the bottom. I mean, I left you some listing. So not even at the bottom, I left you a listing that you can go check out. And then all of a sudden it just redirects right away. After that, you go to the design. When you design, you can add your own colors, right? So you can add your color. You can add different text. You can add colors to your text if you want. You can make them bold. You can change the font. You can add call to action buttons, and same thing. You can make the colors of your buttons different. You can make it a square. You can make it a circle. But even with this, notice I'm making everything simple. Nothing where you got to go to design a tech school and learn. Oh my God, I'm not techie. I don't know what to do. That's not going to be the case. Then after that, you're just going to review it, publish it. Simple as that. Okay. Make sure everything looks perfect. Then share the video with the world. Now, the nice thing is, once you share the video, right? Think about it. A person sees this in their text, and that's what it looks like. And that's what's sitting in their text box. They see a picture of you, they see a play button, and then say something like, hey, I made this for you. That's what they see. Isn't that going to be enough curiosity right there where they're going to say, I wonder what Kawan just sent me? And it's somebody you actually know. This isn't a tool to be spamming a bunch of people. Like, this is the one that, like, okay, you know what? I just met a leader. I met Kawan at that event, and I want to impress Kawan. I met Mo, but this isn't just Mo, man. Mo be doing some big things. I know you got the casino nights and stuff and all that. So I don't want to just send him some generic message on Facebook. I don't want to do what I do with everybody else. Everybody else, that's fine. But this is something I'm really trying to, impress. This is something I'm really trying to get on my team. Is going to be an asset. So that's why this is the type of stuff that you would send to those type of people, right? This isn't just something you just spam like, I'm gonna send to 1,000 people and see what happens. And if you did do it, it should still be personalized. It shouldn't be like all 1,000 got the same thing, unless that was the objective. Like we say, oh, come to our launch that's happening this weekend, and then everybody got that same message. But even then, your analytics.
So a quick question. So you can upload your entire list to this with a CSV?
And that's actually a good one. I might do that, but you got to store it on there, and it's not really meant to do that. You don't need to add your list, because what you do is you make the card, and we'll show you, and then you share it. So you'll have the link. Right. So, and then you do that to your contacts. So we really want this to be based off of like phone action more than anything, right? And most of us got a ton of people in the phone. We save people every day. We always run independent people, but then we forget about them and we don't do nothing with them. So this is more for that, right? Or like I said, you was at that event and you met some people for that. Now, yes, you can still use it in Messenger, so you can still send it through that, the means like that. But again, I would think anything more of like mobile, everything on the mobile aspect of it. So text is going to be the best. Then it will work its way maybe with like WhatsApp, and then, Facebook, Telegram, Instagram. But I think that's the hierarchy. Your first point is definitely going to be through the text, because everyone opens their text. Like even on Messenger, be honest, there's times where you don't open up all your messages all day. You wait. You're like, I'll get to it. I know they're there. I'll get to it. But your text, the moment that your phone goes off, you check your text. Nobody don't check their SMS. They don't just have a beep going off all day ignoring them. Beep, beep, you got a text over here, beep, beep. Like most of us ain't doing that unless we like working or busy. This is the cool part. After, you're going to have full analytics. So if a person actually, after the person watches your card, then you're going to be able to know what that person's done with that card, right? So you're going to know that they've watched it maybe 60, 75% of that video or 100% of that video. You're gonna know what they clicked after they watched that video. Did they click the text me? Did they click the visit my website? If you got everybody clicking on your visit your website, then you know that it's resonated with them. If it's not clicking on your website, then you know what? That message fell on deaf ears. So this is helping a lot. Also, remember that confidence booster I told you about? If you can clearly see, oh shoot, I sent it to Mo, he watched the video. Not only did he watch it, he rewatched it. He watched it again. And then after he watched it, he actually clicked on the button. We had somebody in the last company that we was in, matter of fact, the current company that we're in right now, one of them that we have another software that's not like this, but it's an interactive software, and you can see like when people watch the video, it's kind of like what we doing here. And the thing that we seen somebody watch the same video for days, like they just kept watching it. Like my wife was like, is he okay? He keep watching the same video. Like, why is he watching the same video? I mean, it was how many days do you think he watched that video?
7.
7 days watching the same video
Multiple
over and
times a
over,
day.
multiple times a day. And you want to know the funny thing? He ended up joining.
Yeah.
He ended up joining. So that's what I'm saying. You never know when people are going to come in. And think about it. If you don't know what's going on, you probably on the other end of that, all in your feelings, thinking somebody ain't about to come in. Man, I said that to him 7 days ago. You were wasting my time. You don't even realize he's just been going through it. Whatever he got to do for himself, his own due diligence. I don't know. But I know if I see somebody keep opening up the same thing, I know they got some type of interest. Why would you keep coming back? So now I know I can follow up with that person in a very unique way. And you know the cool thing? If you don't know how to follow up with your people, then we got AI that'll do it. So we got the insights that'll help you follow up smarter. So now, and this was cool. It ain't doing it based off of like, oh, this is a realtor, or oh, that's a prospect for a marketer. No. It's going based off of the analytics from what they did with your card. So once you send the card out, let's say nobody clicks on the call to action. Well, now AI is going to come up with a suggestion based off of that. Like, hey, you know what? Ain't nobody resonate with that card, so maybe we should do this. But then if it's the opposite, they say, you know what? You've been getting a lot of little feedback, and you got a lot of little progress going on with that. Okay, this is how you should follow up. Matter of fact, you should follow up right now. Don't wait. This person is hot. Look at and you'll see that, and you also get a hot score and all that to go with it. Then we got alerts to go with that. So now you also get alerted, right? And you can turn on your alerts how you want them. So every time you get a call to action tap, you can have that alert you. And we talk about alerts on your phone. So now your phone's being alerting you, so you know exactly when this is happening, what's going on, what's working, what's not. Even down to when it's time to get paid. We got kaching alerts that go off and things like that, right? So yeah, we call these our tap alerts. So you'll have alerts knowing what people are doing. You even see when they have repeated actions. So that helps you be way more confident in your follow-up. Also let you know what's working, what's not working right out the gate. Because your insight, forget what you say, the insights, right there out the gate, what's working and what's not. So you can feel like something's working, but the insights can say the opposite. Or vice versa. You can feel like something ain't working, but then the insights say, nah, he's opening it. Maybe he's just not ready right now. Maybe he don't have no money right now. Maybe he get paid on Friday and you're reaching out to him on a Wednesday, right? But he has every intentions on joining on Friday. So he's just going through everything and doing his due diligence. So, and a lot of times people don't always talk about where they're at financially and what they're dealing with and how they're going to move things around, or maybe rob Peter to pay Paul to do this or that. They don't be speaking about all that. They just start making things happen. So you not knowing what people are going through, you don't know what's motivating or moving somebody to do what they're doing. So at the end of the day, you got to think like that and be like, you know what? This right here lets me be able to be confident and know exactly what's going on because of the insights. So these are what the alerts will look like popping up on your phone. And like I said, you see like, oh, yeah, he watched 100% the untitled card that had, or, he watched 75% of that video, or, yep, he took action and looked at the listing. Think again, we know everything's about speed. So if you're a realtor, you ain't got time to let your prospect end up getting hit by somebody else, right? So the moment that you see they opened up that card, the moment that you see that they viewed that house you sent them, you should be on the next thing smoking, reaching back out to them. And it also shows how on point you are, because you're like, dang, I literally just finished watching that. Really, well, look like I got good timing. Well, let's talk, you know what I mean? And it's just a good conversation piece, opener, have you on top of your game. And like they said, the prospect's not getting lost because of the fact that it's Then I get lost in
You're getting that notification. You don't know where, like, how to reach out to them, or even if they're interested, right? If I see you watch something 100%, I think you at least want to know a little bit more about it, or I at least just want to get your opinion about it now.
Exactly. So make your follow-up. What we're doing here is we're making the follow-up feel personal again, right? Send a simple video card with clear next steps that people can take action on. They get a personal video. They got a nice, clean button. See what I said about being clean? That looks clean. So you send that to somebody, they know what to do. They're not all over the page. They're not wondering what's the next step. They're not wondering what they should hit next. Oh my God, I didn't see it. I didn't know where to go. We don't want that. And we've already had that. We've seen what people do at Complex. It's like, yeah, it's cool to us. All of us that's like nerds and stuff, like we geek out on it. You know, me and Mo, and we love it. We look what this thing can do. But everyone else will see like, oh my God, this is too much. This is complicated. I don't even know where to start. And then we got to go educate people on how to click a button. No, that's not fun. Like, you want something simple. You want something and that feels personal. This doesn't feel like you sent this to everybody either. That's another thing. When people can tell when you copy and pasted your message, that doesn't feel personal. That doesn't give me the warm and fuzzies. That made me feel like, oh, okay, I'm just another number, another notch, right? You sent this to everybody. So when you send something like this, it's like, oh, wow, that was just for me. It took time. The fact that you even took the time out to do all that shows that you're on top. And it says a lot about you and how you run your business. Think about it. So if somebody wants to do business with you, this is the type of person they want to do business with. Like, okay, somebody's sufficient. Somebody takes time. They go a little bit, they do the extras. They go the extra mile. A lot of times people wonder, like, why is it so hard for me to get people in my business? I want you to ask yourself, be real with yourself. Honestly, when you look yourself in the mirror, do you say, you know what? You're the type of person I will join. You're somebody I would love to join and be on a team. And then be real with yourself based off of what you do and what you put out and what you do on a day-to-day basis and what you put out to the world, because you can change that at any time. But a lot of times, yeah, that'd be the problem. You're not even putting out the energy. You're not even putting yourself forward in a way that makes people say, man, I'm following this person. Like when you send people stuff like this, like, where that come from? Yeah, well, that's what sets us apart from everybody else. What do you mean? Well, we can make these type of, cards, and we know we're not just sending out no regular text like everyone else. But yeah, if you was on my team, you'd begin this training, you'll be learning how you can do this yourself and blah, blah, blah.
So we have a couple questions.
Okay.
One is, can we upload our phone contacts to this? And another one is, can the link be customized?
Links are definitely customized. Oh, wait. Which one? The link? Oh, yeah. Okay. No, not the link that goes out. So the link is automatically generated. So you won't be able to put like something at the end of it. But what you could do is you can get a link, like a URL, like 99 cents a year to start off, and then just forward it to it. That's what I used to do with anything like that. Like if I wanted to do something like that, or you can take it to like a bit.ly type site and then make yourself a custom link for free, just change it. I might add that feature where we can just put it, if it becomes something like super big in demand, like everybody need it, then for sure we'll do that.
Do the videos take up space on your phone?
Videos doesn't take up space on your phone because they'll be inside the app, so they'll be in-app. So, and I take care of all the storage. So I'm the person that'll have to take up pay for all that storage space, and you'll be good to go.
Any language?
Yep, it's gonna be any language because it's you. So you can put the language back there how you want forth, right? Because you're the one that's generating it. And that's the good thing about it because of that fact. So when you're talking, you're going to be speaking in your language, right? And then when you generate the text, you just say, put this in this language, right? So, yep, any language is going to work as well.
So this is messaging, texting, replying on steroids.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we're talking about. Another thing too, we'll get into it, but you can also, for our elite plan, you'll be able to also have up to 5 seats that you can create for like a team. So you can use that as leverage. So you can like have somebody come in, they don't have to pay for nothing, they have access to as well. And then you can say, all right, you got access to the pro level, or you got access to the elite, or you got access to just the basic. Like you can control that. And then when you have a team seat, you can put like your logo back there and things like that. So that's another way you can leverage it. Also, anybody that has an elite and those 5 seats, I'm not gonna let's say you was to sell like some of those, like your seat, like you made it more affordable. Like you made it under the price that we sell, let's say, right? Like right up under. That way, a person can see the benefit joining with you because they would get that for that price, but at the same time, they couldn't come to me and get it cheaper. So that would be one of the benefits. I'm allowing people to do that, with your 5 seats. So you can either give it away, you can gift it, you can use it as leverage, or you can actually even sell it.
Can we upload a pre-recorded video or presentation video where the video goes?
Yes, you can upload a presentation videos. The videos are square and it also vertical. So you can do a square view, you can do a vertical. Now we kept these short for on purpose. And the reason why we kept them short is because I'm thinking again, follow-up, right? And I don't know nobody that wants you to be sitting there being long-winded, talking to me for 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 minutes to get your point across or to follow up me. That's too much. I personally think they be short and sweet, right? 30 minutes, 30 seconds to a minute, me personally. But we're gonna allow you to go up to 3, depending on which one you got, right? Because I know some people just got more to say and you might have more to do. Or like you said, maybe it's a small presentation that you want to send or something like that, right? So if that's the case, then yeah, we are gonna let you do up to 3. But I think anything longer than that, now you kind of missing it. And at that point, that you're gonna have to you should send to a landing page or something. Like anything over that, now we talking about landing pages, right? Or VSLs and things like that. Because now it's gonna be kind of long. You want to justify taking up that much of their time. Remember, the statistics say 5 minutes, and I personally feel that it's really more like 3 about now. So let's get into how much this costs. So simple pricing. Check this out. This was another thing. I'm tired of everybody feeling like they got to break the bank to get to join these opportunities, right? And companies just feel like they got to. That's my hand. Companies feeling like they got to just charge an arm and a leg in order to make a profit. We don't have to do that, and that's why we starting off free. Because I want everybody to be able to come in and make money. I want every single person to be able to, even if they can't afford to buy in, that they can say, you know what? All right, I can promote. And then after I promote a couple of times and get a couple of sales, then I'll go ahead and buy my way in. That's what I want. So I purposely made it free to get in. And I also use the concept of AI right now. We're in an AI world. And what does AI let you do? It lets you get your feet wet for free, right? And then you come in, and then after you get your feet wet, you start loving what you got, you automatically upgrade yourself. It's just a natural thing to do, right? And then after you upgrade yourself, you're going to see multiple opportunities in multiple ways to be able to do other things, and then you probably upgrade to even higher level. So I use that same concept. We're going to start off free. They come in, they get one active card, okay? One call to action button. So you get to make one call to action button, record your video, don't have to pay a thing. You want analytics? You want to do up to 10 cards? You're going to go to 27, which is a starter pack. You want to do some more serious follow-ups and you want to have unlimited cards now? So you can, and then you got analytics, that's my end. Then 47. And then on the teams, you get elite. And we'll get into all these and get the breakdown of what you get. But as you can see, the value will go up. So like a person coming in, they'll see, wow, people are opening up my cards. The people are actually dealing with my cards, but I don't have I don't even know what they're doing. I don't know which ones, how they resonate with this. I'm not getting no analytics. I don't know what's working. I don't know what's not. They're gonna automatically end up upgrading themselves, right? And you'll have some in the free and all that, and we'll do promos and we'll be doing different things and gamifications that's gonna make people automatically want to upgrade themselves eventually. So even if you got people floating around for free, eventually that one card ain't gonna cut it. Plus, they'll be getting the same analytics for everybody. Think about that. One card, you're getting the same analytics. So now you can't even properly gauge your analytics because you sent that one card to multiple different people. And all those people that clicked on it, well, it tracked all those same analytics. This is the benefit in having multiple cards. Plus, if you have multiple cards, you can create like templates and then use those. And the only thing you have to change the video. So we'll get into it. That told you? Okay. All right. So simple pricing, right? Choose a plan that fits you best. So for free, right? You get one card. You get video cards up to 60 seconds. So you can record up to 60 seconds with the free card. You get one call to action button, basic sharing, and the TapFlick footer is on the shared cards. Now, on the starter package 27, you get up to 10 cards, right? You get video cards up to 2 minutes, so you can record up to 2 minutes. You got 3 call to action buttons. So you got you want to add a number, you can add, a contact me and a website or whatever you want. But you can add 3. You get all the customization options, right? So all the colors and all that, you get to do all that. You also get the tap script. So that's when you open up the AI. So that's when you're going to get the AI to help you out. And you're going to get the view and click tracking. Now, the pro version, which I think is going to be the sweetest spot to be in, is where you get unlimited cards. So now you ain't got to worry about sending people the same card and none of that. Everybody can get their own card. You get cards that you can create up to 3 minutes. Okay, you get 5 call to action buttons. I think anything over that is going to look cluttered and look like Linktree. You know what I mean? I even think 5 is a little bit too much, to be honest. But again, I say it's better have it not needed than needed not have it. So I gave you guys extra. But honestly, I personally think the sweet spot is 3 buttons. Plus, you want things to stay above the fold, and you don't want too much scrolling and any of that type of stuff having to happen, right? All right. So clean, unbranded shared cards. You get Tap Script Pro. Also, that's where you get to use the teleprompter. That's when you use the teleprompter mode. Now, the way the teleprompter works is that you'll record and you'll have a script. Now, 2 ways. You either upload your own script, or if you don't know what to say, once again, AI do it for you, and then use that script and hit record, and then you actually see the words scrolling on the screen. Now, the cool part about that is it'll look like you just like talking into your camera, right? So your eyes would be looking right into the person's eyes and all that. But in actuality, you read the teleprompter just like you would like at an award show. So that's a good way to be able to, for people that shy in front of the camera, they just don't know what to say. Well, now you got the perfect thing to say, and it's going to base it off of what you're trying to do. You're trying to follow up, you're trying to reach out. This your cold, it's a cold prospect, it's a warm, so forth and so on. And then on the Elite, my bro, I was telling you, you're going to get those. Wait, hold up, back. You also get the tap alerts, right, at the 47. That's why I said that the 47 is the sweet spot. So you're going to get those alerts on your phone, which is awesome. Now, if you don't have tap alerts, you get in-app alerts, right? So that means when you go inside your app, you're looking at notification, you'll see everything that transpired. Oh, this person watched the video, so you'll still be able to get those type of notifications, but to get the ones on your phone, that's what you want. And that's going to be in the $47 plan. Then you get the tap alerts, the push notifications. You get the watch percentage and the heat status. So it tells you if that's a warm lead, cold lead, all that's in there. Button performance tracking, what buttons got clicked, activity timeline, and insights. And then that's the different AI. That's the AI that says, okay, well, based off of what they've done, the insights I've taken in, this is what we're going to do. Okay, and this is what you should say. And here's a tip. And then it even gives you a script, whether it be for the phone. I mean, if you're going to text them, or if you're actually going to do a video. And then for the Elite, $97 a month, everything in Pro, video cards up to 3 minutes, clean, unbranded shared cards, 5 team seats included, team member management, AI follow-up suggestions, shared templates and branding, seat usage dashboard, and any extra seats is $15 a month for every extra one. Now, this is the cool thing that we also going to be doing is I'm going to allow you guys to go get corporate accounts. See, all we're doing right now is we're going to have proof of concept by you guys using the tool, you guys being able to show what that's actually working and is helping you follow up. We have people beta already testing, and believe it or not, I gave this tool to maybe 10, 20 people, and it's already 400 people back there, and I ain't did nothing. I didn't put no 400 people in there. I didn't talk about it like that. I didn't make no sales video yet. I didn't do any of that. And every single person that's already got it, love it. Love it. We talk about leaders. There's leaders already, love it. That was actually Cedric Harris' idea to do the automatic redirect. And I was like, yep, that's actually a good idea. We've had other people make suggestions. See, that's another thing. This is made for us by us. See, I'm not the greedy corporate owner that don't know nothing about network marketing, never been in the field, and now I just want to make a bunch of money off the field. See, I know what it's like for us in the field. So I'm never the greedy one. Every opportunity I've ever seen us create, me or my wife, from Elite Stream TV to Elite Smart Card to anything that we've done, it's always been affordable things that people can get in, make money, and not feel like they got to break the bank. things that's usually under $100. That's always been our model. That's always how we've always came. And that's always what worked best for us, at least, and the people that surround us. And that's how people've been able to make money without having to spend a lot of money. And just, not making people pay to be an affiliate. It's just a lot of different things that I feel people need, especially where the economy is right now, what we're dealing with right now. And people just don't have a lot of extra money to just be throwing at these companies, especially before you get started and making some of that money back.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Each card allows you to communicate with how many people?
As many people as you send it to.
It's unlimited per card.
Unlimited.
It has no, okay.
Yeah.
And can we upload our phone contacts to this?
You don't need to. No, you don't upload your phone contacts because it's meant to go out, not in. So it would go like you, because I don't want, because you wouldn't be sending bulk. Like that's not the use case, right? There's things that already do that. We got ClickFunnels and stuff like that and Aweber. So we're not trying to mimic that, and we're not trying to replace that functionality. What we're trying to do is make the follow-up feel personal again. So in order to do that, you're gonna have to get a little personal. And the smallest part of being personal is just copying that link and texting it to your person. That's about it. But everything else, do in the app. But once we get to that point, we feel like the best use case is going to be a real follow-up that feels more genuine and not so robotic, like everyone got the same one. That's why I don't really recommend like one card going out to like multiple people. You can do that. And for some aspects, that will make sense. Like if we'll say, hey, everybody come to the Zoom and I just sent it out and I wanted to see what the analytics would be like, that's perfect. Or like when I let some people beta test. I made one card. I was like, hey, this is going out to some of the people that I really respect in the field and blah, 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 right? And then everyone got that same card because I didn't need to make that personally each one for that. So it will be situations like that, but other ones, for sure, you'll want to go to one person so you can really understand how, especially, like I said, think leader right now. That's how I want y'all to think. Think like leader. Like if you're trying to get a leader on right now, like I know, you can't just go to a leader and try to just send them a link. That's not going to work. Like I don't care who that leader is. That's not going to work, right? So you got to be a little bit more strategic and you got to come a little bit better. And sometimes you got to play into their ego. Let's just be honest, right? They know what they're capable of. They know what they are. They know what they can do. They know that everyone wants them. So you can't just come like everybody else. You got to do something that's going to stick and stand out. You got to show them. You got to make them feel special. There it is. You got to make them feel special. Got to make them feel like, okay. And the way to make them feel special would be something like this, where it's personal.
What is the benefit of having more than one card to personalize video messages to whomever?
Exactly. So she has hit it. So the benefit of having more than one card is that and the analytics, honestly. Because when you get those analytics back, like I said, you're having different individuals. And then once you close, you can just close that card, right? It serves its purpose. Like I don't need to store a whole bunch of cards on the phone. So once it did what it needed to do, all right, you can go. Like I said, some cases, boom, one card, it makes sense. In other cases, it won't. And once you've had it for a long time, you're going to have one card with a bunch of analytics on it. It's not even going to make sense, right? Like that one card got everything on it, and you just sent it to like hundreds of people. So now you can't even give it a proper evaluation on like who's resonating with it, who's not, who clicked on it the most, who didn't. You know what I mean? Unless you're looking at every time you send it to somebody, you're looking at it afterwards. Like, all right,
or maybe you want to change your messaging and try a different approach when talking to a different group of people. Maybe you want to talk to real estate agents differently versus hair salon owners, right? So you could keep track of who you're talking to in that same sense.
That too. And you also the way it looks. One of them you might have look real professional, real clean. You didn't really do nothing to it. The other one, you might have made a nice little background, made it, a little bold, maybe put a little design on it. Because remember, you can customize them too. So that might be something like, even for that, like, and you don't want to, and if you have multiple cards, you can keep the card kind of like a template. Because what you can do is you can create everything that needs to go on the card, right? It'll be the buttons already there. Because you're like, let's say you already know, like, look, everybody I send my card to, for sure, I know I want them to have my phone number. I know for sure I want them to be able to click, the call to action and be able to take them to my website, if nothing else. Like those two buttons need to be there. So I can create a card that already has those two buttons on it. And then whatever the message is, like if this is a code message, I want the message to be the same. The only thing that's going to change is their name. So now the message is already there. I already got the message there. I already got the call to action buttons there. I already got the color there. I've already picked the font that's going to be on my buttons. I've already made them bold. I did all the different things that pretty much take up the most time. The video is probably going to be the quickest thing you do, if we're being honest. So then once you got all that in place, now you just record. Okay. And then now you can just upload that to that card and then hit send.
Is this A2P compliant?
Is it? Yep, because you should be going to your people. So it's compliant, and because you should. I mean, look, you gotta be responsible at the end of the day. So it's compliant up to how you use it, just like anything else. Like, is a gun safe? You know what I mean? Well, it is if you're using the safe way, but if you out here being reckless, then no, right? Like, honestly, you know what I mean? So it's the same thing. If you're gonna do what you're supposed to do, then yes. If you don't, and you just go spamming people and you're texting people you don't even know and send them video message, hey, boo, peekaboo, look how I found you and all that. Oh well, hey, no, that's not the way to use it, and that's not compliant, right? Just like you wouldn't want to go spamming a bunch of people on Aweber right now to say, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna buy a lead from lead list and upload it there and then just spam them all. Well, good luck with that. Like, you won't have your account long. So in that aspect, yeah, it's legal. I mean, it is compliant, but it's really up to you because again, you're the one that's going to be sending these out. It's not just auto generated, auto going out to a big old list of people. It's like, no, you sent that out. So when you sent it, was you being responsible and the person that you sent it to? Did you actually know this person? And if it's a personal follow up, again, you should know the person because it would be kind of creepy getting a video message from somebody I don't even know. You know what I mean? I'm like, who is this? Like, can you imagine that? Like the video thing come through? Like,
I mean, you can kind of see it falling into a dating category a little bit.
yeah, a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, who's this? But even that be creative. You date, you know what I mean? First, you want to make a cool first impression. That, you know what I mean? Like I said, you got options. So you could definitely even make a digital like business card. Like, this is my digital business card, right? And you send them out, and you already got them ready. It's already a template kind of, and then you just wait for that person to give you their name, and that's the only thing you change. Everything else stays the same. Because like a generic greeting, hey, it was really good meeting you. I appreciate getting to know you a lot better, and I love the conversation we had. If you want to save me your contact, hit the button below, and I look forward to our next conversation. Like, if it was something just generic like that, that can go to everybody, right? And then you can just have it saved in there like that. The only thing you would change is their name and stuff like that. All right. So in our comp plan, again, I was keeping it simple. I know, people used to a million ways to get paid, 12 different levels. Look, 2-tier affiliate program, 5 different ways to earn. Real simple. It's not going to take you 20, 30, 40 minutes to watch it. First level, earning your direct referral. Second level, earn from theirs, quick fast start bonus, which is $25 if you make your sale within your first 7 days. Then you get another team builder bonus, which is $100 more for your first 5 sales. Doesn't matter when they came. And then you get another $100 for every 10 sales. So you get another 10, boom, that's another 5 actually. Then that's another 100. Then you get another 10 from there. So that's 20 sales you get, boom, that's another 100. Then you get another 10, that's another 100. You know what I mean? So that's infinite, infinite, infinite. So as more as you keep getting sales, the more you keep getting 100. And that's way what I wanted to do was I'd rather give you a lot of money, more money up front, right? On 2 tiers versus me nickel and diming you and giving you, a quarter here and five here and all that. Why not just say, boom, simple, 30, 20, oh, excuse me, 20, 10, 20% on your first level, 10% on your second, and then we just go from there. So what does that look like? So level 1 commissions earned every time someone you personally refer becomes a paying customer. You referred, they share, you share TapFlick, someone signs up through your link, they become a customer, then purchase, pay plan, you earn 20%. Simple as that. Every month too, not just no fast start, which is I also feel has been going on these past couple of years. But we've been playing the fast start game. So we've been making a lot of money with the fast starts on the front end, and then the residuals look like crap. And we like, oh my God, I can't pay my bills with this. It's because they front loaded you. They gave you all the money. And I remember when that started, because they was like, well, people got bills all throughout the month and every day. So why they have to wait once a month, twice a week to get paid? Let's start paying people, every day. And that was cool, but then they overdid it and they started paying people a lot of money up front and then a little bit of money monthly. And I'd rather be the other way around because when you get that money like that, you spend it like that. So if you get money here, there, you're gonna start spending here and there. Then when your big bills come at the end of the month, you ain't got no big money to pay. You know what I mean? So I'd rather you give me the little peanuts here and there, can cover my gas, cover my little knickknacks, and then you give me the big money, at the end of the week or once a month or whatever. You know what I mean? So that way you can do what you need to do with your bills. So real people, real commissions, real residual, right? So let me show you what that look like. Because I know a lot of times people feel like, oh, I can't make no real money with no 1 tier, 2 tier affiliate program. So look,
Question before you talk about the affiliate program. Do you have to be yourself, like do you have to be paying for the top level yourself to get paid on others who join at the top level or below?
nope, didn't want to play that game. That is actually a pyramid scheme, pay to play. Because then what's going to end up happening is you're going to have more people that paid to be an affiliate than it's actually using the product, and we don't want that, right? We want people that's actually using the product. You made an actual sale, you getting paid for sales, not getting paid to be in the matrix or get paid to get bumped here and bumped there and up there. Now you get paid to be, for what it actually is. So, excuse me. So no pay to play, that which is cool, because it's going to be third world friendly, right? And other country friendly that usually can't get into it because of that. Like when you go to New Zealand or when you go to Nigeria, like Nigeria, they don't even have, I know it was a couple of spots, but they couldn't even get no credit card. So it was hard for them, like, okay, yeah, we can promote, but we can't even get paid. And then a lot of things we take for granted, like with shipping, right? If you guys ship something, well, they don't have Amazon and all that and good, great postal. So a lot of times it'd be costing way more. Now it don't make sense no more. So I was running into that a lot with product-based companies that I was promoting. And I was like, with a SaaS, that's never the issue. As soon as you pay, you got access to your back office, right? Everyone can do that. It don't matter what country you're in. Everyone can afford that. If you don't charge them to be affiliates, well, even if they can't afford to have the product, at least they can go make some money. And then after they make some money, they'll get the product, which a lot of times that's what people do, right? Oh, now I got enough money and I made some money. I'll go ahead and get the affiliate going now. You know what I mean? And now I'll actually get the product. Now I got the affiliate thing going. So yeah, so you earn 10% from your paid customers. I mean, from your directs. You get paid 20% from your directs, and then you get paid 10% from your directs, right? And this can go, like I said, fast, because we'll show you, we'll break it all down. So then you also get a $25 fast start bonus for your first 2 directs in your first 7 days. So you get your 2 out the way, boom, 7. And that's also going to unlock 7. That's 25, and that's also going to unlock that second tier. And the reason why, because I mean, what's the point of unlocking if you ain't even got nobody that's going to go get some sales for you anyways, right? So you need at least a couple people on your team. There you go. Get your 2, it unlocks that. Also promotes people actually working and not sitting on their hands. Then we got the team builder bonus, because again, I want you to be motivated to go beyond just the basics. So you build your first 5 active paid directs and you earn another $100 bonus. Okay. And then you get 5, and you build your team, you create momentum, you keep this going, and then you get 5 more, and boom, you get another $100. Okay. So we call that the producer bonus. So you earn $100 producer bonus for every 10 paid sales. And that is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 to infinity. So as you build in, you're getting rewarded for that. So how much will one sale pay? Just to show you how this is, like, we can break this down. So from all different levels. So if you've seen that there was at the very lowest $27 plan, you earn $540. And then, you earn $270 on your second level. They got the $47 plan, you earn $940, $470, and they got the $97 plan, $1940 for $970. So almost 20 and 10, right? And then your level 1 pays 20% recurring. So we're going to show you what that looks like broken down. So that's, like I said, 100% transparent. So easy, right? Do your math real simple. I know exactly what I'm going to get paid. That sale comes in, I could look and say, oh, I'm about to get paid $1940. Oh, what'd you get? $47 plan. All right, I almost got $10 for that, right? $10 a month coming in from that. But believe it or not, the other the comp plans look like somebody threw up on the page. A lot of times it looked like you're getting a whole bunch, and then when your money comes in the money, like, what my money at? Like, this ain't making no sense. Like, man, like, so it'll be a fraction of that, because how can you pay 12 levels, right? And the price still be costing the same. Like, oh, it's $100 product, but we're paying 12 levels. Well, that's a lot of people that gotta get paid. It's a lot of chipping away at that. And the company still gotta make a profit too. So you're not really making nothing like that. You gotta put a lot of people on your team to make it. So look, this is how we do it right here. This is how it looked with just only a 2-tier, right? And I didn't even want to go crazy with the numbers. I said, we're going to make it like 50 people on your team, all right? And then 50 people went and got one person. So 100 people on your team, that's not a lot, because again, I said one person. And most people, the statistic is they can get at least 2 people. So most people can get 2 people into their business. We went small. I said 1. Okay, so that way for sure we should be able to hit this number. So eventually you have 100 people in your team, right? Directly or indirectly. But we're just going to say you ain't got 50 and then they got 50. But of course, it could have been they got 90 and you got some, whatever. Let's just say you got 100 people in your team, right? And then because you got 100, that's going to include the bonus. So you're going to get your fast start bonus plus your $100 team builder bonus, right? And then plus you would earn $500 in producer bonuses, right? So all that would equal up to about $625. So at the $27 plan, you would have made on your first month $1,000. Now, how many people got into their first $1,000 in network marketing? And if you did, what did it take? And how many people was on your team? If we're being honest. So with this one right there, you'd have made $1,000. But at the remember, this is 27. We ain't talking about no big old, oh, you in a $200 plan. You know, a $27 plan, you would have made $1,000 your first month. And then your reoccurring would have been $400 a month. And you'd have made $625 in bonuses. So that would be your total. At the $47 plan, okay, you would have made $700. You would begin a $700 a month. So you're almost making $1,000 a month. Almost. You would have made $625 in bonuses. In your first month, you'd have made $1,300. So you'd have made $1,330, and then going forward, you'd have made $700. Not too bad. Look if you get people at the $97 plan. And believe it or not, when we was in our other company, we had a lot of $97 sales. You know, I've never really had a problem selling $97 anything. So look at the numbers there. Look at the numbers there. You would have made $1,455 monthly. So that's your recurring now. A lot of people, they find right there. They like, you know what? I'm straight. I'm good. This right here does a lot for my household and for us. Extra 14, extra 50, almost $1,500 a month, definitely. So bonuses is $625 on that. So you would have made $2,080 on your first month. And now let's be honest, you know, you're going to get a combination of this, right? It's never going to come in like this, like, oh, everybody came in at the $47 plan. Everybody came in at the 97. Everybody came in at the, you're going to get a combination. You got some people at 97, some people at 47, some people at the 27, like a lot of people at 27, you know what I mean? A few at the 47, a couple at 97, but when you add it all up, remember, I'm showing you the minimum. This definitely ain't your maximums. So imagine when these numbers is way bigger. Think about some of your companies. Think about some of the ones where you have 1,500 people on your team. Think about when you had 2,000 people on your team. These aren't crazy numbers. You know, even for people that ain't big marketers. Like, we get that on our teams. It just be, oh, yeah, but they're all stuck in that leg over there, and I didn't build both of my legs out evenly. Oh, man, yeah, but I don't get paid from that until I trigger that bonus or until I trigger opening up that level down there at the bottom. So until then, I don't get paid off of that. So again, that's the difference, right? Typical MLM, smoke and mirrors, right? A lot of times, 12 levels to get played, complex structure. You got 12 plus levels, matrix, binary, rank rules, volume requirements, leg balancing, fast start, matching pools, compression caps, right? They always got those gaps where you ain't really making no money and the company makes all that money for a long time until, you know, you can bridge that gap. That's the reality. You know, 100 people in your team does not always mean clear payouts. I've had thousands of people on my team, and my money look crazy. I've hit crazy ranks and couldn't sustain those ranks because you can't take your rank to the bank. And a lot of companies, I like when you hit that rank, that's what you get paid at that rank as long as whoever the amount of sales you got to get to that rank, you still maintaining that. But not, oh, I got to go do this all over again to maintain my rank. Because now I'm a car salesman. I got to keep selling cars in order to maintain.
Getting a lot of questions about payout methods.
So payout methods that we have right now is we use we use PayQuick actually. So what that allows us to be able to do is give you a digital credit card and a physical credit card, or debit card, excuse me. And you also have your own bank. And the cool part about that is it has its own route number. So this is going to be good for people that's across seas and stuff like that. Or people, like I was saying, like in Nigeria, where I remember they said they couldn't even get credit cards and all that, or they had a hard time. Well, this is a real bank that they'll be able to use with a real route number. So they'll be able to send money or send wires and receive them and just be able to use that account they want to. So you can do one or two things. You can forward your money to your bank, or you can keep the money on your card and just spend it on your card. or you can just use the virtual card and spend it virtually. So it's really up to you on how you do it. So you can send the money to your bank, you can keep it, you can put it in your card, or how you see fit. When we'll get to what it looks like, but all that could be ran from your phone as well, because the affiliate program, all that is on the phone. Like it's in the app. So I want everything to be there. I don't want you to have to go, no friction when it comes to running your business or doing anything with this app.
Is crypto an option?
Crypto is not an option right now. Yeah, crypto's not an option right now. That fluctuates too much, and that's not right now. So a plan look, one look, simple, transparent, built to pay, 20% reoccurring on your direct pay customers, 10% reoccurring on level 2 pay customers. You get your fast start, your team building, and producer bonus, and no deep level confusion or complicated rank maze. Now, honestly, is this hard to understand? Like, can you look at this and know right away how much you get paid when you bring somebody in, when you get a sale, when they upgrade, when they buy any one of these packages? Can you instantly calculate your own money and know exactly what you should be getting? So what we're doing is we're bringing the follow-up that stands out, right? Personal, professional, easy to respond to. Use your own photo or video, add clear call to action buttons, and make your follow-up feel personal again. Because we got so caught up in AI this, AI that, automate this, automate that we just got away from that personal touch. And that's what this whole thing is all about. And that's what the concept behind this is. So let's make follow-up personal again. Real connections that stand out, use personal videos or messages. And like I said, personalize it to have your style, your brand. It could be vertical, it could be square. But now, like I said, you'll be able to stand out from the rest. So get ready today. You can get started within 60 seconds. And the nice part is, it's free. All right. It is free. All right. So that is our presentation.
I thought you did a great job. You still have a ton of questions that we didn't.
Let's get to the questions. Let's get to the questions, man. Let's get. You tell me how you feel, man. But y'all, did we do it? Or I gotta put the horn away? All right, I'm gonna go through the chats and stuff. I know she was answering some. Can you upload to our phone?
Can we get this PowerPoint to do our own presentation?
Okay, so this is a nice thing. All right, so how about this? Let me do one better. Let's do one better. Let's give y'all the experience now. Let's give y'all experience. So let's do it like this. Okay, I'm gonna do the whole thing. We're gonna give you the real experience, right? So you see, y'all know what to expect.
Are we supposed to be seeing your screen?
I'm about to show you right now. All right. Can you see the phone right here?
Yes.
You can.
All right, perfect.
Yep.
All right, cool. So let me give y'all experience. So you guys see how easy it is to run everything from your phone and to do this. All right, so remember I was telling you, first get started, you'll see that right there as soon as you get in. Your cards at the bottom won't be there because obviously you didn't make none yet, but you can see mine's. You can see, and I'll give y'all, like I said, a quick overview. So you can see the special invite that I sent to people. So you'll see right there, warm lead, how many times it was viewed, the clicks. Now, based off of this, if I wanted to use AI, I can do AI suggestion. You're gonna see this ain't gonna be sounding like I said, some of the AI you see on Facebook. You be like, oh my God, I'm not about to. I can tell that was AI. It's gonna actually sound decent based off of, like I said, these clips. So it says, hey there, I saw you had a chance to dive into my invite video a few times. I would love to hear your thoughts on it and see if you have any quick questions. I can clear up for you. All right. So, and then the script, if you're gonna do a video right there, hey, I noticed you have been checking out my invite video quite a bit. So I wanted to say thanks for the interest. It looks like the details really resonated with you. So let me know if you're ready to chat about the next steps. And then it gives you a tip right here. Try a personalized video message mentioning the specific parts of the offer they clicked on most. And then down here, you can see where they clicked. And then you can also see the full activity right there. So you can see 4 days ago, they opened up a card, tapped get position, opened up a card, so forth and so on. and you'll see everything right there. And then all these alerts come in as it's happening too. So I'll show you with that. Look, I'll show you how easy it is to make a card. We just do one right now, real time. Hit the record file. So we in there. All right, just a quick demo. Show the class what's up. Hit stop. Use that. Next. Then right here, remember I was saying like whoever we're gonna send it to. So hey. So again, remember if I don't know what to put, I can use AI. I can say, okay, this is a new lead or a follow-up. I'm gonna say it's a new lead. I want him to get started. Let's keep it friendly to generate the copy. So see how quick that was? I wanted to reach out and see how I can help you hit the ground running. Let me know when you're ready to dive in. Again, don't sound all crazy, overly AI'd up, right? So that looks perfect. So I'm gonna use that. If you didn't like it, you can regenerate it. But anyways, hit next. Add call to action button. So I'm gonna add a link for right now. I'm gonna say click here. And then we'll just send them to one of these. And then, of course, you can add more, right? You can add more buttons if you wanted to, but we'll just leave it at that right now. Go next. So right here, I can be vertical square. I'm gonna leave it square. You can change the background. I'm gonna make this one blue. I'm gonna make it bold. I can change the font. So I'm just gonna put some, just like I said, so we can go quick. The text color, I'm gonna leave it black. I'm gonna make my buttons square, let's say black button. Now remember I said you can make it auto redirect, so that'll be right here. So right there, I can make you auto redirect after 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 0 seconds, or put a clock on it, but I'm just gonna leave it where they'll have a call to action button. Let's hit next, and boom, done. Just that fast. All right. So now we publish that card, and you see you got some quick messages right here you can use. You can publish it with it, or you can just publish it without. So if I copy that, let's see. Let me see where I can go. I go to this. Let's go here. And then that's what your users see. So then when they open it, they'll go like this. They'll open up. They'll look nice and clean. Come flipping on, and boom. Then they watch it. All right, just a quick demo. Show the class what's up. And then if I call to action, it takes me to my school community. And oh, dang, look, they go to notification. See at the top, notification came in. Someone just tapped your call to action. Great to meet you. See? So the notification just came in right there. And that's how easy it was. Now look, remember I told you can get started quick? That was quick, right? 60 seconds. The only thing gonna take long is the time it takes to type and that, but what you're doing didn't take long. Like you know what you're doing. Then remember I was saying you use a teleprompter. I want you to see that real fast. So I'm gonna generate just something real quick. So let's say it's a new lead. Want to join, keep it professional, generate a script.
They said that's great. Drop the link. They said drop the link. Where's the link? Drop the link. They was like, that's great. Drop the link. Where's the app? Drop the link.
All right, so last feature is what y'all see what this look like scrolling. So I'm just putting a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo, so it's at least enough to scroll. All right, to hit record, allow. You can take.
They said, Kawan, they said stop beating around the bush.
I'm going right there. I want to So, all right. So look, we can change the speed, make it fast, whatever. So we start recording, and boom. So there go your teleprompter. All right, and then boom. Then now you got a regular video, so forth and so on.
I like that the teleprompter is right there, so it's on your face, so where you're looking at the camera, but it doesn't look like you're like looking at something but the camera.
Exactly. All right, so here go one last thing. This is how easy it is to navigate through your affiliate portal. So you come to your affiliate portal, everything's right here. But I just want y'all to see everything, you know. So you go right here, and you can here go your commissions, here go your referrals, the leaderboard. Okay, resources. Now look at I got y'all covered. Look at the resources. So right here is where you see the video. So we got start here section, but you'll see videos right here. So you got the TapFlick video, and we got it tells everything about this. And then we got assets for you right here. So look at all the promo that you got for days.
A lot of people were asking about marketing material.
So they got all the marketing material you got for days. And you can download. Remember, I told you, I want you to be able to run it 100% from your phone. So 100% from your phone. Okay. So we got over 89 different images there. We're going to keep on adding to it. I got scripts down here. We got swipe copy down there. And we're going to keep adding more resources. And then we got the get started videos and stuff like that for you.
It says you had me at hello. Drop the link.
All right. So everybody here. All right, let me get this off the screen fast. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in. So everybody can go to TapFlickApp.com. TapFlickApp.com. Now, what we're gonna be doing for the rest of the week is this was like our lunch, but for the rest of the week, it'll be for you guys. So that's where you'll invite y'all people. And I won't be, it'll be all about you guys and put y'all links in there and and everybody, will sign up with y'all. We're gonna be doing a lot of fun, different things that's gonna help you guys also promote, like inside our group. I'm gonna be doing things like show me your tap. Like everybody show me a TapFlick. And what's cool about that is that you're gonna be able to put it in the group and your business is basically gonna be on there, right? Your call to action and stuff. And I'm not tripping off of that. So if somebody indirectly goes there and see it and they join your stuff through my group that already almost has 1,000 people in it, that's fine. So like I said, that's the cool thing. This is no friction because this is the tool can be used for anybody and everybody, right? So I'm gonna put that in the chat again, just in case they missed it. Yeah, I appreciate you, David. All right, and then let me go see any more questions I got. All right, so everybody tell mute, man. Let's do it. Let's get a party going. Let's see. Tell me how you feel. Did we knock it out the park? Is it good? Okay.
You should see the comments.
We're gonna get the comments. Appreciate you, Mo.
We're not even talking about Facebook.
I ain't even see Facebook yet, but appreciate you, Mo. Appreciate you, Benji. Appreciate, man. These are like people I've been rocking with for a minute. Kevin, appreciate you. Joetta, appreciate you. Yeah, man. Hopefully, like I said, man, we taking it back. We trying to get that spark we had, like when we was another company, like I said. And I remember that. And I remember that feeling. And we haven't had that feeling in a long time. I feel like it's been real stale out there. Nothing you can really be passionate about. I think a lot of us is just doing things just to make money, but not something that we really feel passionate about. And the nice thing I liked about this is the few people I let actually beta test and use it, they've all been using it. It ain't been something that's just sitting there. I don't use it. They love it. They tell me they love it. They tell me how to use it. Somebody already closed a sale already. Like, come on, I just used it to close the sale with Matt, the $200 program, loving it. It's just like, that's what we want. We don't want, I'm making money in the matrix or in the comp plan, or, oh my God, I got spillover. Oh my God, that's like, that should be secondary. Anytime we in the business, that should be secondary. And that's how you have longevity. Anytime that's primary and that's at the forefront, the moment people ain't making money, they're out of there. And that's the problem with that. Site can't be reached. Who said that? Hold on, let me make sure. Y'all got the right one. URL ain't working for me.
You put T.
You added another P on tap.
Yeah,
oh, my bad. Well, I had two P's.
Yeah.
TapFlick with two APP. Doesn't supposed to be.
You put TAPP.
Oh, I got you.
And Kawan, right now we just added, like when we go to the site from our phone, we would just add it like as a to our home screen, right? Yeah, like add it to our home screen like as an app, like.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, so I explained that, right. That's what you're gonna do. So I explained that and to get started. So when you first get going, like exactly, hit share and then put it to your home screen. So now you got it like your app. And when you go through the walkthrough, you'll see it. You'll see it back there and they'll walk you through the whole thing. And yeah, it's meant for it. I did that so you can come in free first and then you can upgrade to the elite and all that. I did that so it's no friction and everybody will just come in. You know what I mean? Kind of like
right.
said, doing the AI tactic. Like, hey man, just come on in. Like, don't worry about credit cards and all that and trying to buy your package right now. If you know, do that when you come in. So that way they're already linked to you. It's cookie right now for 30 days. And for sure. So anybody that comes in when you get your link, they're already cookie to you. So when they are in there for free, they'll upgrade later. They're gonna get tied to that one card and no analytics and all that. Especially when we popping it. Like we all in the group, we're talking about it, we're showing our cards, we're showing analytics. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put all that stuff up in there, blast social media, let them see it in real world case situations, you know, let people see their closing deals or how people are responding to it or how people are acting up. And I'm telling you, see, I was already thinking ahead. See, when the other company would start getting those business deals, I said, okay, that's the big money, that's the play. So I'm making it, you guys are gonna be able to do that. So when y'all do that, we're gonna, and I don't know what that looks like now because we still doing it ourselves. But once they come and knocking, and I already got one company that just went down, and we just had a business deal. So I think you guys can put two and two together. No, I'm talking about that. I saw my post the other day. All right. If not, go look at my post and see who I was with. So we already got people that's like, look, we love it. We want to pretty much like white label it. So I'm like, all right. So if y'all get those deals, those could be some big money because those deals are a little different because they already coming with an ecosystem. Like this person's come with 25,000 people already. You know what I'm saying? So when you deal with a company, you already got an infrastructure and they just put it in their back office, it's instantly going to do numbers right out the gate. And again, I'm not no greedy business owner. I want everybody to eat. So when that happens, I'm be like, oh shoot, you're making $1 a person or whatever it is. Like I'm just, I don't know what that number looks like yet, but it's going to be something like where you're getting a piece of what we're getting too. You know what I mean? It's like, so if we get X amount of dollars, then out of that, you also get X amount of dollars. And every deal is going to be different because these are broker situations unless we come up with the infrastructure we have. But I will say this, when I created the platform, I created the ability to already have other business be able to white label it in the back office. So it's already created. It's just, okay, what does this look like and how do we do it? You know what I mean? But to be able to do it, like you said, hey, Kwan, Herbalife said they want it. All right, we can do it. You know what I mean? And we can set them up something totally different pay structure, different everything. Okay. And it don't have to be our stuff. It'll be theirs now. Like it's in their back office, it's their people, but we getting a big chunk of that. So that's going to be the scale up. That's my mindset thinking going forward. Like as we're the proof of concept. So when we put it out there, people are going to see like, nah, this is the real deal. So once it gets out there and people are using it, now companies will come. Just like we did with the other company. Like I said, I followed it to a T. Like I paid attention that whole time I was there. Like what worked, how it went down, what the transitions looked like, what made other people adapt. And the crazy thing is, like I said, I mean, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Like I know that, like I said, we can do the same thing. We can do the same thing. So they sign up for free and are cookie to you for 30 days and they sign up after 30 days. Do you no longer get that commission? Yeah, as of right now, it would be like that. But after 30, they should be up in there. You know what I mean? Like for real. And if they're already in there, they cookie to you. This is more of for a person that doesn't come in. So this is a person that comes to the side. Okay.
Clicked it, but didn't do that.
Yeah, didn't do anything. Then they come back and they try to sign up. That's what it's for. If they go in, they're yours forever. Like that's once they come in, they lock to you even after 30 days. This is for people that just be looky-loo and tire kicking in. Or they clicked it and somehow got kicked out and they come back and they didn't come back through your link. Okay, no problem. They still cookie to you. Sign up for free for now. We'll upgrade real soon. Appreciate you, Vanjie. Not a problem.
Sweet.
Already upgrade. Appreciate you, Mo. Elizabeth, appreciate you. Appreciate everybody signed up. All right, so we're going to get active in the group. So everybody that's in the group already, now that group's going to change from a launch group to our actual corporate group. So I'll change the banner. I'll change everything. And now we're going to start flooding it. Like with promo, now we can hit social media and we should do good. Because like I said, I got some good promo. And the nice thing about our promo is not just network marketing heavy. I wanted to really paint the picture so people can see like, nah, this could be used in all fields. If you're in sales, that's the name of the game, not network marketing. It's sales. Like I'm in sales. Okay, then use this tool. And the cool thing is, this is the type of thing where you know how when you go to those business conventions and you try to market your company, but you still it resonates with some, but some people still like, is that one of those MLM things? Like it still gives off that connotation. This isn't that. Like kind of how the beacon was. Like it didn't give that off. Like it didn't matter. Like, oh my God, no, that's amazing. And it didn't give off is that an MLM? So same thing with this. This is the type of product where when you show somebody what it is and what it does, it has real functionality. It has a real case use. It's simple. It's easy. Like it will sell itself. You don't have to do a whole bunch of selling. You don't have to feel weird about showing nobody. None of that. You can show them through this. What are you into? Let me show you. Send it to them. They'll be like, oh, okay, that was pretty cool. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I like I said, and like I said, I think we on something. The Beacons, man, you bringing back memories. I know, brother. I know. Trust me, I know. I tried to find a way to bring that thing back so many times.
That was so sweet, boy.
Man, oh man.
Oh, man, I missed a good year of that, man. I'm sorry.
Man, it was a good time to be alive, man. It was when I sign up, do I have a sponsor? When you sign up right now, through mine, you sign up through corporate right now. But then afterwards, y'all do your thing. Get your links. You'll see it back there, and then y'all can go start promoting and everything track and everything's good. The good thing is, like I said, you're dealing with people that are super hands-on. You're not dealing with people that, oh, this is another thing too. So, like I said, remember, I'm from the field. I don't have a big old super crazy ego where people come with good suggestions. And I'm like, oh no, it's just like this. So that's another thing. As we're going forward, I'm pretty sure you guys can have suggestions. Some people are going to probably bring some things to myself that'll make it things better. I'm open for all that. If it makes sense and it makes us better and it makes us money and it's just we're gonna probably more times than not add it. Okay. Like I said, Cedric, it was Cedric's idea to redirect. I've already added that. Somebody else gave me the idea to add a text. These are from beta. So just look at the things that already got added just from other people. So somebody said, Cedric Harris said he wanted to see it redirect automatically. I added that feature. Somebody said, hey, man, the call is nice. Because before all you could do was you could call, right? My man Carlos came in. You can call, you could leave a contact, and you can leave a link, but you couldn't text. And he was like, a lot of people, they still feel funny about calling, but everyone to text. I said, you're right. That does make sense. He said, can you make it where someone can text in the future? I said, you're right. So we added that feature. You know what I mean? Then now only reason why we haven't added this yet, because we want commissions to run, but I do think it makes sense. So we're going to add this feature. But the ability to pay your commissions through your sales. So that way, if you got money back there, you don't have to spend your money, go out your way. I just automatically take out my commissions first and then pay me what's left over.
I know a company that used to do that.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that too.
So we're gonna be doing that. You know what I mean? Exactly. And that's no friction. So once that happens, your people ain't going nowhere. People don't leave when they don't have to pay. You know what I mean? So I think our retention is going to be high. You know what I mean? I think it's going to be high. All right, group link, sign up. I'm in.
Hey, Kawan,
Mm-hmm.
what's up? I was just able to jump on, man. I've been waiting for it, but I missed the link, man. Shoot me the link.
I got you, bro.
What up, Los?
What's happening, man?
What's going on, boy?
Oh, man, just some more of it.
It's been a minute.
Hey, we got the whole Nowside crew on here right now.
Amazing. It's amazing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Los probably looking like Hercules right now. I ain't seen you in a minute.
Hey, man, I'm trying to keep up with the Mayos.
Yeah, I heard that.
Congratulations, Queen.
Thank you so much.
I put it in Carlos. It's in the chat right now.
Got it.
Pay quicker. I mean, no, wait. iPay out. No, pay quicker. Yeah, pay quicker. I always get them confused. Yeah, we got pay quicker for the payout. So you guys are definitely, and what the way it'll work is once you start getting commissions, then you'll get an email from Pay Quicker, and they'll say, hey, go set up your account. And then some of you might still have from EMS. So if you still got your Pay Quicker account from EMS, still got your Pay Quicker card, you're good to go.
Is that weekly, bi-weekly, monthly?
So we doing monthly, so we can accumulate a nice big bag. You know what I mean? Like I said, I know some people like the fast starts and all that, but man, I'm telling you, it ain't not like to get a nice big bag and pay your bills. You know what I mean? So as I said, so we gonna do the monthly thing. Yep. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, I done got paid all different ways throughout my career, and that's been the best way for me. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I can't speak for others, but that's been the best I've seen. Because when you get the fast starts, it's like, you know what it's like? It's like a person owes you $100 and they try to pay you back in increments. Yeah, man. Hey, man, I got 15 for you. Hey, man, I got 25. Yeah, I got, man, you're going to spend it. Like, as soon as you get it, you're going to spend that little 15, go buy it. And then by the time the week goes, you ain't got no $100 no more. You know, somebody give you $100 at once, you can actually go pay a bill or something.
Here's 15. I got a little 30 for you.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, we ain't doing that. What
Hey,
is
we recording, right, Kawan? So I
Oh
can
yeah,
get
definitely. We're recording, and we're gonna run this all week, bro. Like, so
Right.
this was just ours, but all throughout the week is for you guys. So y'all can bring people on. You know what I mean? We get the Zoom popping, and yeah, this is the beginning. And I already know it's gonna convert more as we like go forward. Because like I said, I was giving nobody nothing, and it's already growing. But and everybody, we got 800 people in the group. There wasn't no 800 people on this call. So you still got a whole bunch of people that's gonna say, "Come on, I missed it." Oh, cause you know what I mean? So we're gonna make it do it too, bro.
It's gonna be in a school.
Yeah, I'll put it in the school. I'm gonna put it in the school for sure.
Okay.
So it's gonna be on our school. It's gonna be our Facebook. You're in the Facebook group already, right?
Yeah. I don't think
I'm gonna put it right here for everybody. Oh shoot, hold on.
Facebook group.
So hold on, wait. See, this is why it pays to stay to the end, and that's crazy that some people left already.
We didn't pick a lifetime winner.
She's about to pick a lifetime winner. So somebody on here,
that's right.
yeah. So somebody on here is about to get lifetime access. All right, so she's in charge of that part. I have no control over that.
So I've been kind of debating because I was looking at Facebook too, and they're really active on there too. It's kind of hard now.
All right, they go for both. They go for Facebook.
I can pick one and one.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
It's gonna be somebody from here on Facebook.
Yeah, no.
I appreciate that, Stephanie.
I tried, y'all. Y'all saw me not talking to each other.
Thanks, Steph.
Here's for the people that's not in the Facebook group yet that didn't know. I got it in the chat right now. Yeah, but this is going to turn to the corporate group now. So this was the launch group, but now we're going to turn it over to corporate. I'm going to change the banners, and I'm going to start loading it up with some whole bunch of promo and content and all that type of stuff you guys use. Also, you can use this on your desktop, on your Messenger and WhatsApp and all that. But again, the best case use is still texting. That's what we want to do, because that's what's really like, that's the concept, right? Like, I text you because everyone checks their text. All that other stuff, trust me, I will show you mine right now. I'll show you what my Telegram looks like. I'll show you what my emails look like. I'll show you all that. Matter of fact, let me see. I ain't looked in a long time. Let me see how many even open emails I got right now.
I'm just thinking, right, Kawan, because I use Get Response for my autoresponder, right? And you know, like in Get Response, it'll show you like how like the kind of like the hot people. And I'm thinking, okay, so if I see them people got through a certain amount or they clicked on a certain amount of my emails, I'll use this to follow up with those people.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
this is like the last. Like, this is like we about to seriously close now. Like, I need Kawan on the team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's Cedric. Like, I'm about to get a Cedric right now. I need Michael Mansell to come on, man. Quit playing. Like that's who you get. This ain't just like for the tire kicker. No, I wasted all this time on that tire kicker. No. Like, this is for a person that already evaluate themselves. Like you say, yep, they're on my Get Response. They hot. For sure. That's the person you reach out to. You know what I mean? Because you can limit it, but you don't want to waste your time with a bunch of tie kickers and stuff like that for that type of stuff. Like, it's still levels to the game. You know what I mean? So it's like, once you get to a certain level, that's the person that gets that kind of treatment. But this person out here ain't even earned that yet. Like, you ain't did enough for me to make it that personal for you. And you ain't even, like, what did they do to warrant that? And then they end up still not doing nothing. They don't even respect the time that you put into it. You know, so like, say that for somebody that's gonna get it. Like, that was it right there, Brian. Matter of fact, send me where you got that card too. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So definitely text first, but you can still use Messenger, because I do feel Messenger is second, because people are still on their phone on Messenger more times than not. But you still be having people on their desktop, and that's a different user experience. It still works though. Like, you could be right here, record, but again, it's meant to be like all those people that always said, I can't got time. Come on, you got time. That phone is in your back pocket. I know for a fact. Pull that phone out. Quick 60 seconds on your lunch break at the water cooler. We're not going to talk about Love and Hip Hop shutting down right now. We're going to get on here real quick. You know what I mean? We're gonna get on here real quick and record this, you know what I mean? And make it happen. So that's how we gonna run that play, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so for the people on Facebook again, that's tapflickapp.com. Everybody else here got all right. So did you figure out who we got? Are you still looking?
Oh, the pressure.
The pressure. Who gonna be?
You know what? There's been one person on Facebook that's been super standing out to me, and I hope that I pronounce her name right. Aria, Patricia, or Patricia?
Aria, I don't even know.
Aury.
Aury. Aury. I don't know. I know right.
She's been super active and super supportive the whole entire time, and I just appreciate that energy.
Boom.
Aury. Okay, I see her. Yeah. Okay. Good
So
stuff.
you have won your first and only lifetime access.
Ooh.
All right, good stuff. All right, so we'll get that to her. You know what I mean? She can sign up. All right, if you're on right now, you have won lifetime access, so you have never have to pay for this app, and you have full access. And enjoy. Appreciate you. Appreciate the support. Now we always gonna be doing some
Congratulations.
And hey, look, this is the first. We're gonna be doing all types of stuff. We're gonna make this thing fun. I think, like I said, one of our first things we're gonna do in the group is show me those TapFlicks, and I'm gonna let you guys just post up y'all's cards that y'all create, and again, that's gonna be self-promotion for you guys because people are gonna come in, they're gonna be clicking on it and seeing what it's all about and trying to demo it. And when that happens, you'll get the reward for that. So that's kind of dope. All right.
Sometimes you might be at the basic level and get upgraded to the elite level. Sometimes you might be at the basic level and get you a pro access just because you're doing.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing all that.
Yourself.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, you know what? A lot of the times people like to get money, but sometimes somebody just acknowledging your hard work and giving you a little like it'll boost you a little bit more. Makes you want to go a little bit harder, maybe change your content around or do something different. So I'm excited for you guys. I can't wait to see what y'all do because I already know some of y'all be really out there doing some good stuff. So now you got a little fire under the little feet. I can't wait.
Let's go.
Can you add a sign up for this app button? What do you mean?
Oh, like make that one of the buttons?
Yeah, like they can just buy it from. I mean, they can just sign up for this right from the card that you sent.
Yeah, for sure. People have already done that. Yeah. So you put your link, put your affiliate link as one of the buttons, and then send them a card. Yeah, like, hey man, I made this personally for you. Actually, if you want to get your own, you can get it for free. And this is the dope part, bro. Use it like so. I'm gonna tell y'all the game. Use it as a tripwire, right? So use this as a tripwire for whatever you're already promoting. Because what you're gonna say is, hey man, I came across this cool tool that you can use for free to follow up better. I've been using this, been working like a jam. You know what I'm saying? And then when you send it to them, you got this, but you got your other call to action to your main business under it too. So you got it like, yeah, go get your free one. But you also got my thing right here. So don't forget to look at that. That's one way you can do it. Another way you can do it is you can have them click. It goes to your thing first, and then it takes them to that, right? So like a bridge page. So first they click the TapFlick, it takes them to your capture page or whatever you want to take them to get that information, or your main page, and then it redirects them to TapFlick. So you got options on how you want to do that.
Yeah.
Yes, you could definitely do that. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Somebody already did that. It's like, come on, it already got me a sale. I was like, hey, that's what it's all about, bro. I like the fact that it's simple.
Simple.
I've made things that was complex, and like I said, confused mind does nothing. And I'm a nerd. I love it. People like Mo love it. You know what I mean? They love it, but everyone else is like, you know what I mean? That's how now site was sometimes. We be in there just knocking it out. Well, you can't come on, it's easy. They like, I don't even know where to go. Like I just
for a road trip to Vegas.
Huh?
I think it's time for a road trip to
Vegas. Absolutely, it's time for a elite retreat. We long overdue. We long overdue. Long overdue. Long over. We about to do, bro. We about to do all that. I'm saying like this is the one. Like I said, like this is my baby. We about to take this to the stratosphere. We about to do an event. We're gonna do all that. Like we gonna make it fun again because it's been flat. It's been just
boring.
Yes.
we just been doing what we can do to survive. Let's just be honest. Like people just promote stuff to survive, but it ain't been no like that feeling you got when we was in our other company. You ain't got that right now. Like nobody got that.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? They're just pushing products or pushing services. All right, let me see. How do you add this to your home screen on your phone? So hit share. So I know I do this on the iPhone. I'm pretty sure Android's the same. So my Android brothers and sisters, y'all can help me out. But on the iPhone, you hit share, and then you scroll down to where it says add to home screen,
At the home screen.
and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Just hit save.
On the Android, you just hit you just hit it at the top of your browser, and it'll say add to home screen.
There you go.
And just add it right there.
All right. Can I pick my preferred sponsor now?
So everybody, you don't have, if you're signing up, you're just gonna go to the website. That is not necessarily like Kawan's link, but he's the owner. So
That's the corporate.
That's the corporate
That's
site.
the
That's
corporate
the website, company site. He's not gonna have a specific code. So sign up. Get your
Yeah, I don't have
code.
no code. I'm
You
not gonna
go
do that.
share your code.
Yep.
You go share your code out there.
Yep.
Mhm.
See, I almost wanted to lock it and make it where you said you had to go get the sponsor. The only reason why I didn't do that is because I don't want to give off the MLM network marketing field. So if someone regular comes and say, look, I just want to use the tool. I don't want them to feel like they gotta go searching for a sponsor and all that, and they don't even know what that means and all that. So I was like, yeah, as much as I kind of want to do that, but I want you to really be like tool first, network marketing second.
Right.
Tool first. That's why I even made it where the affiliate part is in the gear. It's not like up there saying affiliate. Like you got to go to the gear and kind of like go to it versus like it's just like right in your face.
And it's an option.
And it's an option.
It's if you want to be a builder, if you want to do a team,
Yeah.
if you want to work for just you and worry about just you, then you can do just you and still maximize your situation and make as much as if you were trying to build a team. So it's options.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. Let's make sure we got all comments. Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, exactly. The KISS network method.
Kawan, I got a question. Is your link gonna change if you like I'm on a free plan right now, but if I upgrade, am I still gonna have that same link?
Yeah,
or
you
it's
still have
gonna
the same link.
change?
No, your link still stays.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Congratulations. Everybody congratulating you.
Thank you guys. Who knew?
Can I pick my preferred sponsor? We already talked about that. Text for the win. Makes sense.
Facebook, he hasn't even went over there yet.
Yeah.
I promise y'all, I have we've been over there.
On Facebook?
Yeah. It's even more.
It's more over there? Oh,
I'm trying to just make sure we're covering all the majority of the questions, but everybody wants to replay so again, today's Monday, Wednesday, we'll do the same time.
Yeah, so we could go again. So what's today? Monday?
Monday.
All right, so let's give somebody some time. So let's go Wednesday.
And then Friday.
All right, yeah. So let's go Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That way it gives people time. And then we'll keep the link the same. Like I'll make a registration link. So it's always easy to know how many's coming in and all that good stuff. And we'll have it be the same. So we'll probably just use the same link if we can use it again. If not, then I'll make one. And then the group. The group is gonna be the main place for us to all stay connected, see what's really going on, and see what's happening. And then I'll put everything in there. Also, I'll put the video up in there. So y'all want a sneak peek now, y'all can see it, but we already got the sales video done. Oh, y'all can see it on the front page. But it's in your resource section. So y'all have the video there as well. And I'm gonna post that probably tomorrow morning on Facebook. So that's when everybody should get the aha moment. Like, oh, it makes sense. So y'all know I went all out with the sales video. We'll watch that together. And with that.
And then this replay will be available later this evening or tomorrow morning.
For sure. And in our group for sure. So let's do this real fast. We'll play this together.
Yes, you can earn commission if you are on the free plan.
That's where we at? Oh, Chrome. All right, so let me see. Let's go to
You got enough apps?
I was wondering if someone was going to like
I
that's
just-
your homepage.
I just noticed though, why is the video not right there? The video should be right there. All right, so I gotta check that out. I gotta see what happened to the video. The video should have been right there. All right. So I gotta check that out. I might take out the resource section when I was doing the demo.
Same time on Wednesday.
Yep. That's a good time.
What if your follow-up actually felt personal, got more attention, and helped you make money too?
Anybody else tired of sending follow-up texts that get ignored? I started using TapFlick and it's way better. You can create a video follow-up card from your phone, add buttons like call, text, or visit website, and send one clean experience instead of a bunch of messy messages. Super simple, looks professional, and people actually engage with it. Tap in and try it.
That's exactly what TapFlick was built for. TapFlick lets you create clean, powerful video follow-up cards right from your phone. So instead of sending another plain text, boring link, or cold message that gets ignored, you send something people can actually watch, feel, and respond to. And that changes everything. Because most people aren't losing opportunities because their offer is bad. They're losing them because their follow-up is weak. It's forgettable, it's generic, it's easy to ignore. TapFlick fixes that by helping you send a message that feels more human, more polished, and more intentional. Now the person on the other end can see your face, hear your voice, understand your message, and take action, all in one clean experience. That alone is powerful.
TapFlick don't just help you follow up, it helps you follow up smarter. The insights show you what's going on, and the AI tells you how to follow up and come back the right way. I love that.
But what makes TapFlick even better is how simple it is to use. You can build, send, and share your cards 100% from your phone. No laptop required, no complicated setup, no sitting behind a desk trying to figure out some giant system. You can record your video, customize your card, add your buttons, and send it out while you're on the go. And for people who ever freeze up on camera, overthink what to say, or keep re-recording because they don't feel smooth, TapFlick has an AI-powered teleprompter and follow-up script built into the app. Just hit record and read the text as it scrolls on your screen. So instead of rambling or starting over 5 times, you can stay clear, focused, and confident. That means better videos, faster follow-up, and more consistency. And TapFlick doesn't stop once you send the card, because one of the biggest frustrations in follow-up is not knowing what happened after you sent it.
Did they watch it? Did they click? Were they interested?
Should I follow up now or wait?
TapFlick gives you visibility into that. You can track card activity, call to action clicks, and viewer engagement. So you're not just sending messages and hoping for the best. Now you have insight. And when you have insight, you can follow up smarter. Even better, TapFlick can alert you when activity happens. So if somebody is engaging with your card, you know. That means you can move while the interest is hot, instead of guessing hours later. And that makes your follow-up not just more attractive, but more strategic.
One of my favorite parts of TapFlick is the tap alert. The second someone interacts with my card, I know. So I can follow up at the right time instead of just guessing.
Now let's talk about why this gets even more exciting. TapFlick isn't just something you can use, it's something you can share and get paid on too. With TapFlick, there are 5 ways affiliates can earn, and the comp plan is built to reward both direct effort and team momentum. Let's start with Tier 1 commissions. This is your frontline money. When you personally refer someone to TapFlick and they become a paid customer, you earn 20% recurring on that sale. So every direct customer you bring in can create monthly commission for you. That means the more people you personally introduce to the platform, the more recurring income you can start stacking. Now, once you unlock Tier 2, it gets even better. When your direct referrals start referring people too, you earn 10% recurring on those second-level customers. That gives you leverage. So now, you're not only earning from what you do, you're also earning from the growth happening under you. And that's where things can really start building. Next is the Fast Start bonus. Get 2 paid referrals within your first 7 days. You unlock a $25 one-time bonus. This is designed to get you moving quickly and reward fast action right out the gate. So instead of waiting forever to feel momentum, you can start seeing wins early. Then you've got the Team Builder bonus. When you hit 5 active direct paid referrals, you earn a $100 bonus. This one rewards consistency. It's not just about getting one sign up and stopping. It's about building real momentum and starting to create a solid base of active customers. And then there's the producer bonus. For every 10 personal paid sales, you earn another $100 bonus. So the more you produce, the more you get rewarded. This keeps the comp plan exciting because you're not only earning recurring commissions, you're also unlocking bonus money as your personal production grows. So when you really look at it, TapFlick gives you 20% recurring on your direct referrals, 10% recurring on your Tier 2 referrals, $25 Fast Start bonus, $100 Team Builder bonus, $100 producer bonus for every 10 personal paid sales. So that means you've got upfront wins, recurring income, team leverage, and bonus potential, all built into one system. And when you combine that with a product people can use from their phone and actually share with confidence, now you're not just promoting another offer, you're building with something real. So now you're not just getting rewarded for what you do personally. You're getting leverage that matters, because a lot of affiliate offers are hard to explain, hard to demo, or hard for people to actually use. TapFlick is different. It's visual, it's easy to understand, it solves a real problem, and people can use it immediately from their phone. That makes it much easier to share with confidence. So if you're tired of sending follow-ups that get overlooked, if you want a better way to present yourself, if you want smarter insights after you send, and if you want the option to build income while sharing something real, TapFlick is for you.
All right. What y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all think? Y'all like it?
That was fire, yeah. We got access to that, Kawan?
Yeah, it's in your resource section, and it should have been on the front page. So I might have, when I was showing y'all the resource section, I might have accidentally deleted it or something weird. So I'll make sure.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was dope. I like that.
That got me all excited. Like,
yeah,
give it to me now.
That'll sell itself. You just send that to people.
Hey, that's
Right?
the plan. That's
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's the plan.
Yeah, just check this out. Thank me later.
All right, awesome. All right, so that's our presentation. I don't want to hold y'all too much later. You know what I mean? I appreciate you guys. And like I said, we'll keep on going forward. We'll follow up in the group. I'll answer all the questions on Facebook because I can't see them right now. So I'm on Zoom, but I'll go back and hit up everybody that's on Facebook right now. Congratulations to our lifetime winner. And we will continue to make this fun and to make this an awesome experience and something that people actually use and feel proud to promote. I appreciate everybody on this call, especially all my now site family and people I haven't seen in ages. Got anything?
Thank you very much, both of you. Much gratitude.
Thanks, y'all. Thanks, Steph.
Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you
Thanks
guys
so much.
See you soon.
All right, y'all.
Have a good night,
everyone.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Right.